Namaste, good afternoon. Embassy of India, Ethiopia welcomes you on this office yoga session live. Today's focus will be especially on the breathing exercises. We will do some stretching of joints and muscles. After that, we will focus on breathing exercise, that is pranayama. In that, we will especially practice the Nadi Shodhan pranayama. That means vital energy channels cleansing breathing technique. So, to start with the session, kindly sit in the Gyan Mudra, spine, head and neck straight, eyes gently closed. Inhale deeply and we will do humming 3 times. Please open your eyes. We will start from the neck. Neck is the major joint. A word of caution for those having cervical spondylosis. They should not bend their head forward. Other exercise they can do. So first, all exercises have to be done with awareness of the breath. When we extend the body, we inhale. When we contract the body apart, we exhale. So inhaling, raise your chin upward. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, head normal. Now inhale deeply and exhaling, turn your head towards the right, slowly, gradually. Stay there for a few moments. You can have normal breathing in that stage. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Stay there with normal breathing. Inhaling, come to center. Again, exhaling, turn to right. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Inhaling, come to center. Now tilting off the head, right and left. With the right hand, hold your head and pull your head toward the right side. Stay there. Feel the stretch on your neck. Come back. Now with your left hand, pull your head toward the left side. Slowly come back. Now head rotation. Again, a word of caution for those having cervical spondylitis. They should not rotate fully. They should rotate the back half. Okay. Now exhaling, head down and rotate your head clockwise. anti-clockwise, come back. These were the neck muscles or neck joint flexibility exercises. Now we will practice neck muscles strengthening exercises. Make a grip and put it on the forehead. Push your head forward. Feel the vibrations in your neck. Come back. Now place your hands behind the head and push your head backward. Come back. With the right hand, place your right hand on right side. Push your head towards the right side. Come back. Place your left hand on left side. Push your head towards the left side. Come back. Now place your hands below the jaw. Push your jaw upward. This is the natural yogic traction of the cervical vertebrae. Come back. Now place your hands, fist below the chin, in between the chin and the neck pit. Push your chin downward. Come back. Now some hands exercises. Stretch your arms forward and slowly bend your fingers, make the face, slowly make the face open. Again bend the fingers and make the face, come back. Now open. With the right hand, pull your fingers of left hand. Keep the fingers spread like this and pull the fingers inward. This gives a beautiful exercise to the finger joints and wrist joint. Those working on computer for hours together, they tend to have nervous problem in hands. So to tone up the nervous system in the hands, this is a very good exercise. Come back. Now push your hand backward, inward. Come back. With your left hand, keep your fingers spread of right hand and pull the fingers inward. Feel the impact on your wrist joint and fingers joint. Come back. Now push your hand backward. Come back. Now make the fist and rotate the fist outward movement. Now rotate the fist inward movement. Come back. And now place your fingers jointly on the shoulders and combine the elbows. Inhaling, raise the elbows up. Exhaling, elbows back and down. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Now inhaling, reverse movement. Inhaling, take your elbows back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Now spinal exercises, spinal stretch. Sit comfortably and spread your arms diagonally and stretch your spine and backward. Slightly raise your hips upward like this. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. We can do this exercise placing our hands in the grip form behind the neck and stretch our spine backward. Slowly, slowly come back. The spinal stretch is very important because in office, at workplace, we tend to hunch forward, round our spine forward. So there is a deformity in the spine. So to set it right always, we should always stretch. And you can do this Tadasana also in static condition like this. Always when you feel fatigue or lethargy or laziness, then always do one few seconds Tadasana. Stretch your arms upward and spine and hands upward. Come back. You will find that you become totally alert. Now twisting exercise, chair Bharadwaj. A word of caution, it should only be done only on sitting on the chair, and the spine has to remain erect always. If you are hunching and bent, twisting towards left side or right side, or you are sitting on the bed, then you are going to harm the spine. So always sit on the chair and keep your spine straight, and slowly, slowly as per your capacity, bend toward the left side and hold the backrest like this and twist. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. There are three levels, three twists which we feel. One is lumbar region, thoracic region and cervical region of the spine. So when we twist, we have to keep the spine always stretched upward and hold the backrest and twist toward the lumbar region, thoracic region, and you turn your neck also backward. So this is a complete spinal twist. Chair Bharadwaj Asana. Slowly, slowly come back. In performing yoga practices, precautions, care, and attention is very important. Awareness of all parts. Whenever we do exercise or asanas, we should be aware of the breath. We should be aware of the part where the impact is coming. Now some few standing postures. Before that, we will practice legs exercise, legs movement. Stretch your legs forward and pull your toes inward. Pull your forefeet inward. Feel the impact on your ankles, knee joint, calf muscles and thigh muscles. Now push your forefeet downward. Again, pull your forefeet inward. Push your forefeet downward. Now rotate the forefeet clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Come back. Now place the legs one over another and press them against each other. Both the legs are in action. Both are pressing against each other. Now change the legs and press them against each other. Come back. Now sit like this, knees apart, and push your knees inward with the hands and try to push the knees outward and with the hands inward like this. This is good exercise for knees as well as shoulder joints. Come back. Now place your hands inward, inside the knees, and with the hands push the knees outward. Come back. Now stand up, please. First we will do Utkatasana. Spread your legs like this and clasp your palms in Namaskar Mudra. Bend down. This gives good exercise, good strength to the thigh muscles, knee joint and calf muscles, and also hip joint. Stay there as per your capacity. Slowly come back. Now turn towards the left side and place right hand on the backrest of the chair and left hand on your waist, and bend down. Stretch your spine back. Slowly come back. Turn towards the right side. Bend down. Bend backward. Bend your spine backward. Slowly come back. This was the warrior posture. Come back. Sit down, please. So we will not perform the deep breathing because that we have already practiced 3 levels of deep breathing: abdominal breathing, chest breathing and clavicular breathing. Today we will practice Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. This is the advanced version of Anulom Vilom Pranayama, alternate nostril breathing. Nadi means energy channels, Shodhan means purification. So it purifies the nadis, purifies the energy channels. So in the beginning, in the Anulom Vilom, we don't hold the breath. Inhalation is called Purak. Kumbhak, retention of the breath is called Kumbhak. And exhalation is called Rechak. Purak, Kumbhak and Rechak. So in the beginning, for the beginners, Nadi Shodhan Pranayama is to be performed in 1:1:1 ratio. Means Purak inhalation in 1 ratio, Kumbhak means retention of the breath in 1 ratio, exhalation in 1 ratio. So kindly take the position. Left hand in Gyan Mudra, right hand in Pranayama Mudra, like this. First 2 fingers bent and take the position. Block the right nostril with the thumb. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your spine straight, erect. Inhale deeply through left in 5 counts. Block both the nostril and retain the breath for 5 counts. Exhale the breath through right in 5 counts. Again inhale through right in 5 counts. Block both the nostril and hold the breath. Antarik Kumbhak, internal retention of the breath for 5 counts. Exhale the breath through right in 5 counts. Through left, sorry. Again inhale through left in 5 counts. Hold the breath for 5 counts. Exhale the breath in 5 counts. Again, inhale the breath through right in 5 counts. Hold the breath for 5 counts. And exhale the breath through left, in 5 counts. Continue the inhalation, inhalation, retention, and exhalation, 1:1 ratio. And your awareness should be on the breath. Always be aware of the breath. It should be slow, long, and deep breath. Inhalation, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold the breath, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale. So, after practicing Nadi Shodhana Pranayama in 1:1 ratio, means inhalation, retention, and exhalation, we increase the retention and exhalation also ratio. So that means inhalation is in 5 counts. Retention, we extend the ratio to from 1 to 2, means 5 counts inhalation, 10 counts retention. Then again exhalation is also doubled in counts, means 10. 5 counts inhalation, 10 counts retention, 10 counts exhalation. Similarly, other side also 5, 10, 10. So this becomes 1:2 ratio. And ideally, after a practice of a month, you will be able to do inhalation, retention, and exhalation in the ratio of 1:4:2 ratio. That is the ideal ratio. So that comes with the practice. Don't jump to the climax, but goes gradually, slowly. Now we will practice a new pranayama called Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breathing. In this, we turn our tongue backward to touch the soft palate. It remains touched to the soft palate at the end. And inhale and exhale with mild snoring sound, very, very mild. Only you should be able to listen. That no, it is not like snoring in normal sense, but it is a mild friction of air, which is in inhalation and exhalation, which you feel. That friction is called mild snoring. So kindly turn your tongue backward to touch the soft palate and start inhalation and exhalation. Come back, massage your neck muscles from front, side, and swallow the saliva. This is Ujjayi Pranayama. It's very good for if you are having some throat problem or if you want to make your voice melodious in singing or speaking, then it's very good. And it cures the snoring issue also. If you are snoring at the night, during the sleep, if you perform this practice Ujjayi Pranayama, this snoring issue will be taken care of. Now sit in Gyan Mudra and just visualize your breath. Be aware of your breath. Concentrate over your breath. Always keep your attention and awareness to the breath. You will soon find that you become thoughtless because your awareness is only on the breath. In this meditative condition, you can have good suggestions and affirmations for yourself. If you want to make some determinations, you can make those determinations, affirmations and suggestions will help you improve in the life, make you more confident, more powerful, more happy and healthy. Just feel various parts of the body, starting from the toes to the top of the head. Feel relaxation to your ankles, knees, calf muscles, thighs. Bring awareness to your abdomen. Relax your abdomen. Be aware of your spine. Relax your spine. Feel relaxation in your head, chest, and both arms. Feel complete relaxation to your complete body as a whole. Inhale deeply and start humming 3 times. With the folded hands, pray to the Almighty for our health, happiness, peace and contentment in our life. Gently open your eyes. Hope you enjoyed this session. We are going to start the theme-based yoga series next week from Monday to Friday. Monday we are having yoga, especially yoga for children at the same time. Tuesday we are having yoga for corporate staff. Wednesday we are having yoga for women. And Thursday we are having chair yoga. Those who cannot sit on the mat or do the lying down condition postures, they can do the only chair exercises and modified asanas. And Friday we are having yoga for old and ailing persons. So hope you will join us in this series of special yoga sessions. This is to celebrate the 6th International Yoga Day, the theme of which is Yoga from Home, घर घर से yoga. So see you tomorrow. Till then, stay healthy, stay fit. Namaskar.